Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Yes, I am not driving, my husband is driving, but I just wanted to share something real quick with you guys. I just turned 33 and there are some things that I've learned in my 30s that I wished I knew in my 20s. And yeah, I just want to share with my YouTube family this one. So the first thing is you're going to learn to love your parents more than you loved your parents in the past. Might not apply to everyone, but to those that it applies to, they will understand what I'm saying. And then your parents are getting older, so it's like bittersweet. But yeah, it is what it is. The second thing that I wish that I knew is that some people that you placed on a very high pedestal, they are going to disappoint you, and that's fine. You just now learn that you don't need to place people on very high pedestals anymore, and just see people as people. Okay, so know people as people, just treat them as such, and everything will be fine. It's a heartbreak process because you probably never expected this kind of things from them, but then it happened. So, but you learn that you should never place people on a pedestal. Number 3 thing is prioritizing skincare, ladies and men. Prioritize your skincare in your 20s. Take care of your skin. Invest in your skin health, okay? Because in your 30s it would start to show, and because we're getting older, you might just wake up one day and just realize that you have a fine line in your forehead and you're like, how did this happen? How did I get here? But even in your 30s, if you start to do the skincare products, use them properly, it would still work. You're still very right on time, you're still early, so it's okay, but it's good to start from your 20s. I did start in my 20s, but when I turned 30, I went through the phase of my life where I just couldn't use the skincare products because I wasn't really happy, so I kind of just slacked on it. But yeah, I'm doing fine now. The fourth thing is you start to live life on your own terms, and what really happens is that there is a part of your brain that makes you not to give a F, because it just pops open and you don't care anymore. That is the best place ever. It's the best place to be. Live life on your own terms and you do you. It's the happiest place to be. This is my favorite thing about being in my 30s, and I wish I knew this in my 20s, because now all that anxiety and worry that you're having now in your 20s, trust me, when you get to your 30s, you're not going to have it anymore, because you do not care anymore. And that's amazing. Another thing that I have learned in my 30s that I wished I knew in my 20s was to also listen to my parents more. A lot of things that my mom has said to me as I grew older, I started to see that she was right, and most of the things that she told me or she tried to guide me into was coming from a place of love. But I've learned that when I'm telling my kids these things, I would be able to, show them and let them see the reason why I am trying to advise them or guide them in a certain part. Yeah. When you just tell children, do this, you don't sit them down to, explain in details, they're just going to go ahead and make their own decisions. And then when we grow older, we're like, oh, mom was right. But if she sat me down and advised me properly and said, these are the benefits, and this is the thing that doesn't this is why this doesn't work, this is why this works. My choices would have been different, but it's okay. I'm not living a life of regret. I am very much happy, and I am very glad for my current life. But it's just things that I've come to realize now in my 30s, and I'm like, yeah. Now, a lot of friendships are going to end in your 30s as well, because there's been so much growth. And when it comes to growth, a lot of people don't like to see you grow. There are people that I used to know in my life that even as I turned 30, they were still seeing me as a kid and still wanted to treat me as a child. But I'm a full-grown woman, right? So you would lose some relationships, and that's fine. But you are going to also make great and meaningful relationships. So do not worry, okay? Because you're maturing. So you're now making the right choices even when it comes to relationships. And if it's romantic relationships, you would also most likely make the right choice if you haven't made a choice in your 20s. So if you're still single in your late 20s and you're really bothered, trust me, in your 30s, you will make the right choice. And another thing that I wish I knew in my 20s is prioritizing fitness. If I was active right from my 20s, in my 30s, I would be way more active and also stronger and just look better. I started working out in my late 20s. I think when I was 29, that was when I started working out. Or 30, no, when I was 30. So when I was 29, I would work on and off, but I wasn't really working hard as much as I do now. But when I turned 30, that was when I started going to the gym, I think in June. So it's been 3 years of me going to the gym now, and I'm really glad that I started when I started. So if you've not started now, in your late 20s and you want to start, perfect. If you're in your 30s already and you want to start, perfect. Just start. But yeah, I wish I knew this in my 20s when I was like 22 or something, and I started working out. So I've been 13 years already in the gym. But I love fitness because whenever you start, it's fine. I almost forgot this one. No matter how much you plan in life, okay, life is still gonna happen. So please take it easy. I wish I knew this in my 20s. Like now, I'm in such a very good and happy place because I know that life will happen. So I make my plans. But when life happens, I'm fine, and I just give all glory to God and just keep it moving. But you see, my happiness, nothing will take that away from me because I have made room for life to happen as well. But at the same time, I have a very positive mindset, and I am ensuring that I keep my mind and my head positive, and I would attract all the good things of life because of the way that I think. That is my mindset. So I don't know if this has helped you one way or the other, but this was just something I thought to share. Yeah. And yeah, it's been life lately. I am off to a birthday party of an acquaintance, and she said it should be Hawaii themed. I have my jacket on because it's the UK, and you know how the UK can be. You want to have a very good summer party, but no, the wind is going to blow. Anyways, I am off. When I get there, if there's no wind, I will take off my leather jacket, and if it's windy, I am covered. I can't wait to see you in my next video. I love you. Mwah.